Tonight from Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, we're pleased to bring you the New York Rangers against the Washington Capitals. I'm Bill Peterson, your play-by-play announcer, with your color commentator, Mike Weiss.
The Rangers really need to have their offense going to blow an opponent out. The Capitals need to get going early and shut the Ranger offense down.
The Capitals were barely edged out of the playoffs by the Canadiens during the 2001-2002 season. This year, they are hungry and looking for revenge.
Expectations can make or break a team. The Capitals' expectations are pushing them to make the playoffs. The Capitals have had a bad stretch lately. They're below 500 in their last 10 games. Have been doing well over the last 10 games. They've got a winning record.
After a 5-year drop from the playoffs, the Rangers need to get things going, especially with all the talent that is on this team.
Talent will only go so far in this league. Just ask the Rangers, who had one of the most talented teams in NHL history, but failed to make the playoffs last year. Amazing talent and the ability to stay at a high level of production. Gonchar is an elite defenseman. He can win a game on his own, but you shouldn't be surprised when he has multiple goal games from the blue line. Brian Leetch is one of the premier defensemen in the league, and he just continues to get better. He just doesn't seem to do anything wrong out there.
It looks like the referee is ready for the opening faceoff. Johansson sends it over to the right wing. Yager sends it to Simon. Knocked down with the blocker. Bure brings it past the red line. He sends it off over to Samuelson. Leetch plays it up to the center. Simon brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot, and he is just getting warmed up. Bure passes it up over to Lindros. Carries it past the blue line. Save made off the blocker. Johansson passes it to Miller. He plays it back to Gonchar. Simon moves it back to Johansson. When the rest of the defense fails, it's nice to have this guy to fall back on. Richter has the lowest goals against average of any NHL goalie with 1.918. Hey, Mike, take us through the replay.
Richter has a goals against average that would make any goalie jealous.
Cody sends it off to Nedved. He plays it up to the center. Holik sends it up to Dvorak. He passes it up the center. He sends it up the center. Dvorak sends it back over to Nedved. Malakov sends it up to the center. Holik plays it up to the center. and he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. Lang carries it over the red line. He lets the backhand shot go. That was a great stop by Richter. Dvorak takes it past the blue line. He passes it to the left. Gonchar breaks up the play. Miller carries it past the red line. Simon passes it to the right wing. Yager sends it over to the right wing. Save by Richter. Leach passes it to Holik. Gonchar moves it over to Johansson. Takes the puck up through the zone. Yager brings it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save. Lindros brings the puck up. Samuelson carries it over the blue line. Vicious check by Gonchar. Kasparaitis passes over to Leach. Takes it past the red line. Miller sends it over to Yager. Carries it past the blue line. He centers it over to Miller. That was a great stop by Richter. Leach passes it to Lindros. Samuelson brings it over the blue line. He centers the pass. Bone-crushing hit by Witt. Play stops as he covers the puck.
Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Witt.
Witt tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
Face-off to the right of Coulson. Vondra slides it over to Lang. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Richter. And he's checked by Konowalchuk. Witt brings the puck through the zone. Lindros takes it past the blue line. Centers it over to Bure. That was a great stop by Kolzig. Lang brings it past the red line. Lindros passes it over to the left wing. Samuelson passes to Bure. Carries it over the blue line. He slides it over to Lindros. He takes the backhand shot. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Lang carries it over the red line. He lets the backhand shot go. Save by Richter. Dvorak takes the puck up. Nedved sends it over to Holik. Simon takes the puck up through the zone. Yager sends it to the left wing. What a save! Richter passes it over to Kasparaitis. And he takes a wrist shot. Gloved out of the air. Leach passes it to the right wing. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Richter. He moves it over to McCarthy. Brings the puck up through the zone. Quick pass to Murray. He passes it off to Kasparaitis. Oliva sends it to his defenseman. Murray moves it back to McCarthy. Yager brings the puck up. Passes it over to Simon. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Richter. Kasparaitis passes it off to Ferraro. Intercepts the pass.
1 minute remaining.
And he takes a wrist shot. McCarthy sends it off over to Murray. He takes the backhand shot. As we take a breather, it's tied at 0. Mike, what's your take after the first period?
The Capitals have more shots on goal, but they haven't been able to convert them.
Leach sends it back over to Kasparaitis. Lindros brings it past the blue line. Simon sends it up to Miller. Carries it past the red line. Johansson sends it up to the center. Stopped by Richter. Simon centers it. Yager scores up high.
You know, most teams don't get more than a couple on this guy.
Yager is the team leader in game-winning goals with 5. A quick one-timer by Yager.
You know, if you play long enough, you're bound to find the back of the net eventually.
Controlling the pace of the game by winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Rangers.
Washington goal
takes the puck up
by number 68, Jaromir
Simon passes
Jágr.
it over to Gunshot.
Assist to
Johansson
number 17,
sends it back
Chris
to the defenseman.
Simon.
Yager
And to number
brings it over the
14,
blue line.
Kip
And he takes a wrist
Miller.
shot. Saves
Time
like
of
that
goal,
are what's
1
keeping them in
minute,
this
4
game
seconds.
still. Richter sends it in front to Kasparaitis. Samuelson brings it over the red line. He sends it up the middle over to Bure. That was a terrific save by Kolzig. Yager takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He passes it to the right wing. Save by Richter. Richter moves it over to Kasparaitis. And he takes a wrist shot. Witt brings the puck through the zone. Sends it to Bondra. And he takes a wrist shot. Deflected off the blocker. Pody sends it over to the right wing. Bure carries it past the blue line. What a save! Kolzig passes over to Witt. Cote sends it over to Bondra. Takes it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Saved by Richter. Intercepted. Malakoff passes over to Dvorak. Carries it over the blue line. He sends it back to Malakoff. Nedved passes it to the right wing. Cote sends it over to the right wing. Bondra brings it past the blue line. Pass over to Konowalchuk. He sends the puck back to Gonchar. Kasparaitis makes a long pass to Dvorak. And he takes a wrist shot. Oh, Kolzig loves that shot out of the air. Yager brings it over the blue line. He relays it to Simon. Dvorak slides it to Holik. Brings it past the red line. Johansson sends it. Intercepted by Lindros. He slides it over to Simon. Miller passes it to the right wing. Lindros takes the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. That save protects their 1-goal lead. Simon carries it over the red line. Pass back to Johansson. Miller passes it to Yager. Kasparaitis passes it off to Bure. Johansson sends it off over to Gonchar. Yager carries it past the blue line. Centering pass to Simon. He takes the backhand shot. Knocked down in front by Richter. He passes it back over to Yager. Samuelson brings the puck up through the zone. Bure sends it over to the right wing. Malakoff sends it up to Lindros. Samuelson carries it over the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Bounced that one out the pipe. Cote passes it to Lang. Brings it past the blue line. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
The puck ricochets off the post.
He's got a face-off to the left of Richter. He takes the backhand shot. Malakoff passes it to the right wing. Ferraro carries it past the red line. Greer moves it over to Johansson. He passes it off. Over to Ferraro. Dvorak brings the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. He sends it over to Nedved. Gonchar takes the puck up. Brings it over the blue line. Pody passes to Nedved. Brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Kozig. Halpern takes it past the red line.
1 minute remaining.
Ferraro gets it over to Greer. He passes it to Halpern. Malikov sends it over to the right wing. One period remaining. It's a lead for the Washington Capitals. 1-0. Mike, give us some things to look for as we enter the last period.
The Rangers need to shoot more if they want to take the lead.
Leach passes it over to the left wing. Samuelson, it's intercepted. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Simon.
Simon is a great checker. The opposition always has to be on the lookout for him.
Face off to the left of Kolzig. Lindros passes it to the right wing. Johansson passes it to Gonchar. He passes it to Yager. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Blocked out front. Richter passes over to Leach. Lindros brings it past the red line. He passes back to the defenseman. Simon slides it over to Miller. Leach brings the puck through the zone. Samuelson carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Johansson sends it over to Simon. Carries it over the blue line. Passes it to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Bure passes it over to Lindros. Brings it past the blue line. Centers it to Bure. Save! Kolzig has shut down their offense all night long. And he takes a wrist shot. Dvorak takes the puck up through the zone. Nedved sends it over to the right wing, protecting the one-goal lead. Kolzig passes to the defenseman. Yager carries it past the red line. Richter passes it behind the net over to Malikov. He passes it up the center. Nedved brings it over the red line. Holik takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. He gave up his body to make that save. Kolzig sends it in front over to Cote. Konowalchuk takes it past the red line. Holik brings the puck up, brings it over the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. Lang brings the puck up through the zone, carries it over the blue line. He takes a snapshot. He lets the backhand shot go. Checked hard by Kasparaitis. Sent back to Konowalchuk. Leach passes it off over to Holik. Short pass over to Nedved. Gonchar sends it off over to Konowalchuk. Bondra brings it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Johansson sends it to his defenseman. Brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Lang sends it up to Konowalchuk. Gets it over to the left wing. Bure takes the puck up. Passes over to the left wing. Samuelson passes it to the right wing. Sends it back to the defenseman. Kasparaitis makes a long pass to Lindros. Bondra moves it back over to Konowalchuk. Great save to keep this game close. Leach brings the puck through the zone. Samuelson sends it over to the right wing. Yager brings the puck up. Miller takes it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Talk about sacrifice. He just took that one off the helmet. Cody sends it to the left wing. Samuelson carries it past the blue line. He passes it to the right wing. Glove save! Colson passes it to Witt, and he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save with his head. Cote takes the puck up through the zone. Nedved moves it over to Dvorak. He sends it up the middle to Holik. And he takes a wrist shot. Amazing! Kolzig has been playing great all game, making save after save. Broken up by Dvorak. Miller passes it over to the left wing. Deflected out front by Richter. Malikov passes it to the right wing. Dvorak brings it over the blue line. Over to the right wing.
The Capitals may not be the quickest team out there, but they're definitely one of the most experienced.
We've got a face-off to the left of Kolzig. McCarthy sends it to the left wing. Denied. Kolzig makes the block.
1 minute remaining.
They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. It can be a real advantage to win the majority of faceoffs late in the game. He winds up with a shot. In a close game, winning these faceoffs is big. Gonchar passes to Greer. Carries it over the red line. Moves it back over to Halpern. The Washington Capitals come out ahead here, 1-0. Anything that sticks out in this game, Mike?
That was a tight game, but it's good experience to play close games. The Rangers remain in first place in the Atlantic Division.
Let's go back to the studio for Sports Center. Good night, everybody, from Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Mike Richter. The number 2 star, Jaromir Jagr. The number 1 star, Olaf Kolzig.